Welcome to Matheny Fieldhouse here on the campus of Geneva College. We're back at it this semester with some more Student Athlete of the Week interviews. I'm Ben Wiegers, as always, the Assistant Sports Information Director here at Geneva, and with me today is one of our Student Athletes of the Week, women's basketball player, Alex Cozzens. Thanks for coming on down and joining us today.
Yep.
Alex won the PAC Newcomer of the Week award twice so far this season, and this past Saturday against Westminster, you set career highs with 22 points, 14 rebounds, which is your first collegiate double-double. So congratulations on that.
Thank you.
We'll get back to the basketball talk a little bit more later on, but first I want to know what brought you to Geneva.
When I first toured, I liked that it was a small campus, that I could, like most of everything was in walking distance.
Yeah.
Because I don't have a car, so that was easy.
Gotcha.
I also really liked the basketball team when I visited. He brought me in the locker room after a game, and I liked their energy. And I also really liked Coach Grinder. He's one of the main people that brought me here.
Awesome. Well, obviously you've had a great start to the season here so far. Coach Grinder's happy to have you. We're happy to have you. As I mentioned, you're coming off your first collegiate double-double on Saturday. What has it been like adjusting to the college game? And have you felt yourself gaining confidence as the season goes on? What's that like for you?
High school was, now that I watch it, having played a college game, it's really slow.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
At least where I played, it was really slow.
Okay.
So adjusting to be a faster player with more agility and more like just developing my skill at a faster pace. It's been difficult. I started a little slow in the beginning, but I think my confidence is picking up recently, at least.
Good. That's excellent. So the team is 4-3 in conference play so far, and you're sitting in that 6th spot in the standings right now, which is right on the edge of playoff contention. So what do you see your team having done well so far, and what do you think are some things you'll need to improve on if you're going to secure that playoff spot here in the second semester?
I think whoever coach puts on the court like meshes well. I think we have good chemistry throughout the team.
Yeah.
So I think we can play together well. What we could do better, even though we play together well, we still don't communicate as well as we would like to, especially on the defensive end.
Okay.
So communication, definitely listening to coach and what he says off the bench.
Yeah.
But I think if we get those two main things, I think we can pull it off.
Sure. Especially running that full court press defense.
Yeah.
Communication is especially important, always important, of course, but even more so with that defense. So outside of basketball, you're about to head into the second half of your freshman year. Can you talk about what your experience has been like at Geneva now that you're on campus? You talked about what it was like, coming to see the campus, but now that you're a student, what's your experience been like?
So I came from a public school, so it wasn't as Christ-centered as Geneva is.
Gotcha.
And coming in, I was a little nervous because I haven't grown up around it, I guess. But all my friends are pulling me towards that God-centered community.
Right.
And it just felt really welcoming when I came in. I didn't feel like I was out of place or not where I should be. I actually felt like this was where I was meant to be.
That's excellent. Man, well, it's really good to hear you say that. That's actually all we have for you today. We appreciate you coming down and joining us here before the semester has begun. You guys are kind of in that weird in-between stage where you've started play, but classes haven't begun. So Thanks for coming down here. Again, I'm Ben Wiegers here with Student Athlete of the Week, Alex Cozzens. And until next time, storm on.